Anteaters hate them, but 9 out of 10 dentists recommend teeth.
Anteaters are edentates, which is a fancy way of saying they have no teeth.
I hate the dentist, and that is unrelenting, unbreaking, prejudiced hate towards the dentist.
I'm gonna rob you.
It's hard to forget and hard to contain.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
You know how people will go up a water slide, the stairs, not the actual slide, and when they get to the top of the stairs, they'll say something like,
No, I hate a slide.
Fuck a slide.
but then like when you push them down, and then despite the concussion they get, they end up saying,
That fast. Fun. Please help me, please, God.
well, that's absolutely not me.com when it comes to those fucking mouth managers. I would quite literally rather be at the hospital than the dentist. At least when you have surgery, they actually knock you out. Alright, we're just gonna shove this camera with forks attached to it down your throat into your stomach. I know that might be truly horrifying. So, for an additional 200 big ones, we'll make you giggle.
Well, let me grab my calendar and we'll schedule your next appointment.
Hey, I can help you do that right now.
What are you?
Seriously, I would rather attend a funeral than go to the dentist.
It could even be mine.
Every time I get that call, I'm always like, oh God, I hope I find out that I'm dead. Ghosts don't have teeth, right? Right?
At Sage Dental, we want you to love your smile.
Maybe I'm overreacting a bit. Or am I? I can't be the only one that thinks that going to the dentist is truly the worst thing that's ever happened, and it must have been some crazy ass.
Back end of a deal that the devil made with some unsuspecting pioneer.
Actually, I just looked it up, and apparently dentists have been around since 7,000 BC. That clinches it. We were put on this earth to suffer. Just dentists and nothing else joyful.
I'm getting my cleaning.
I'm getting my braces adjusted.
And I'm getting real tired of hearing your shit, girl.
This may come as a shock, but I was actually at the dentist the other day. And yes, it was horrible. Now, I've gone to the same dentist, clinic, office, whatever you want to call it, since I was a small living being with real feelings and felt real pain. But I guess eventually you weed out the other dentists and you find the one that's the least horrible in the office, and that's what I did. Actually, my reg dent, or regular dentist for the casuals, is actually kind of awesome. I mean, he understands that dentistry is the worst thing that ever has existed, ever. Which makes me wonder why he's doing it. He makes fun of me, which I know sounds like a bad thing, but as I've learned through life, when people make fun of you, it's because they like you, right? Right? Right, Mom? My dentist would call me slobbery, blinky, crybaby, not my son, please stop coming to my house. Why am I telling you this again?
At Sage Dental, we accept Florida. If you don't have Florida, we offer
nothing.
Anyway, the other day, surprise, surprise, he wasn't available. He was too busy not being at the dentist. Lucky bastard. So I got paired up with a dentist and assistant that I've actually never had before, and also have never seen before, ever in my life. And the first thing that happens when I walk in the room is I see the assistant and she says, "Here, sweetie."
Drink this Lysol.
Lysol? I mean Listerine. So silly of me. So silly. At first I was, of course, hesitant, but then I realized that if it was poison, this appointment would be done much quicker. So I swigged it back like I was at a swingers party and spit it out as if I had heard the most shocking news of my life. Did you know that the more shocked you get, the more likely you'll die early? Sorry, what did you say?
A mouth is
Please don't
talk.
kill me. You're so fat. I
Friendly
hate
thought?
you so much. You're fired because of your religion. Hot dog.
Speaking of drowning, you ever notice that they pump your mouth full of water down into your throat, yet at the same time, they're also filling your mouth with toxic chemicals, gels, and other lethal doses, all at the same time? My mouth starts feeling like a public punch bowl at that point. You know, you want to swallow the water so you don't die, but at the same time, you know that if you swallow the water, you're most likely swallowing all that toxic stuff and you're going to most certainly die. Just standing back in the chair like this, hoping that you have a future in competitive diving or a future at all. Of course, the dentist has the audacity at this moment to ask you personal questions as if you're not clinging on to the little life you have left. Hey, I have been wondering, kid, what's your favorite song? Never heard of that one. I actually don't like music. I mostly listen to the sound of my own breathing. Oh, my favorite's coming on. Yeah.
Your dentist is an essential member of your family.
You heard him, Timmy. I'm your new sister.
For me, my dentist told me to open wide, which, you know, I have lots of practice with. But then they wouldn't stop saying, no, wider, wider, open more, wider. Your mouth is practically closed. Open more.
Open wider.
Literally the entire time, every 5 seconds, open wider, while my jaw is literally unclenched and practically on the floor.
Tony Stark, I'm Dr. Stephen Strange.
And then, because why not make this worse, they start yelling at me for not relaxing my jaw enough. Tell me, how does one relax their jaw while keeping it open wide enough for a whole family of squirrels to mistake it for their home? How? Please kill me.
It's like having plaque on your teeth, but the real word for it is fuzzy slippers.
Hello, I'm Mr. Squinters, and welcome to my game show. Now, for our first question, what's the worst part of the dentist? Is it A, being there? B, people in your mouth? C, the fact that the only thing to watch there is the news or the Minions movie? Or D, the uncertainty of whether or not the assistant is like flirting with you and you're not sure if you want to ask for a number or if she still thinks of you as like a 7-year-old kid? If you answered all of the above, you have fallen victim to the devil. Anyway, the answer to that is actually a two-parter. Numero uno is the freezing. The dentist, without fail for some reason, says this to you. Now don't worry, kid. This will only feel like a mosquito bite for a second. Then they proceed to take out the biggest, most girthiest needle in the drawer and then stab you for several minutes. You're literally about to pass out while the dentist and the assistant are talking about how they're going exotic for dinner by having chicken burritos.
When I saw the dentist hard in the sink, the dentist said a little bleeding is no big deal.
Numero dos is the polishing. Polishing is the polishing. Now, dentists have this idea in their head that grinding away at teeth with a drill doesn't hurt because of the said freezing. But in fact, that is what I call bullshit. It hurts, it stings, and it aches. Somehow, 3 separate kinds of pain happening all at once to you. And the worst part is, it's super loud. The ear bone's connected to the tooth bone. Where did you learn dentistry? Dentist school? Best part is, while this is happening and the assistant is sucking the remaining moisture out of my mouth with that weird straw thing, the dentist was constantly asking,
I'm not hurting you, am I? I'm not hurting you, am I?
I'm not hurting you, am I?
I'm not hurting you, am I?
which is great, something that everyone likes to hear while someone has a drill inside of their mouth. They even proceeded to stop in the middle and say, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Then they turn to me and say, let me know if I'm hurting you because I'm worried that I may cut your mouth or hit a nerve that will cause such unmeasurable pain. So just let me know if I do that. Huh? What? What? Huh? What the fuck? I've got 4 different hands in my mouth, plus a drill, plus a sucky thing, plus my lips are numb. Tell me, when am I supposed to tell you this? Is it before you cut off my face, or is it after you rip out all my teeth? I can't remember, but I'll be sure to try my best to tell you if I'm in unmeasurable pain.
It's never been easier to find a dentist. Watch.
Dentist.
None found. Self-destruct in 3, 2.
Luckily, or maybe unluckily, I survived the filling. I wonder why I said surgery. Anyway, it was all finished. I was seeing the light. And then finally, the dentist said this to me.
Now, you might not be able to eat hot or cold things, and your teeth may not feel right away, and you may be in serious pain for several days, and you actually may not feel the same ever again. Have a nice day.
And then apparently it costed $2,000. That better include both physiotherapy and actual therapy. Brush your fucking teeth, kids.